Okay, this is trumpet slash cornet video teach with my sister, Natalie. So we're going to start by talking about how to open our case correctly and remove our instrument safely. So most cases will have latches, and if they do have latches, you want to put them with the latches facing you so that the latches point up when you open them, so that the instrument doesn't spill out. But your case has zippers, so what you're going to do is you're going to have the case facing you so that you can read the label on top, and then you're going to unzip it. So if you can please take that case and put it in front of you and unzip it, and then gently open it. Ooh. Right there. All right, now leave it like that. Good. So now you see two parts, right? You have the cornet and you have what we call the mouthpiece. So I'm going to show you some of the parts on my trumpet, and then I'm going to ask you to name some of those parts as well, okay? So this right here, this first pipe that our mouthpiece goes into is called the lead pipe. The part at the end where it flares out is called the bell. Each one of these pistons on top are called valves. They're numbered 1, 2, and 3 going away from you. And these that they're attached to are called valve casings. They're also labeled 1, 2, and 3. Now each valve has a slide that goes with it. There's your first valve slide, which is this one. Your second valve slide, which is this tiny one right here. And your third valve slide, which is this one. Then you have your main tuning slide, which on my instrument is up here, but on yours it will be back here because you have a cornet, not a trumpet. So what I want you to do is, well, first of all, as you notice, is that these move, right? We don't ever want to pick up our trumpet by a part that moves. Because if we do, it could fall out, the trumpet could fall, and it could break. We don't want that to happen. Because if we dent it even a little bit, the trumpet won't work right. So what I want you to do is I want you to reach in your case and grab your trumpet by the bell. And take it out gently. Good. Now what I want you to do is I want you to, you can hold it in your right hand from, this is called the crook.
So my right hand.
And I want you to take your left hand and I want you to wrap it around the valves. So you can hold it firm, and then you can hold it in your left hand. That's good. Okay. Now you're holding your cornet. Now what I want you to do is, can you point to the first valve for me? Valve number 1.
None.
Good. That's good. That is valve number 1. Can you point to the bell for me?
Bell.
Good. What about the lead pipe?
Lead pipe.
Yes. What about valve number 3?
3.
What about valve number 3's valve casing?
The same.
Yeah, the cylinder, right? Can you point me to slide number 3?
Is it this one?
Yes.
I can't slide it with my finger.
That's right. We'll move
there.
that later so you can.
Okay.
That's slide number 3. Can you point out slide number 1?
Slide number 1 is it back here?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
This one.
That's correct. Can you show me slide number 2?
This one?
Slide number 2? No, this is our main tuning slide on the cornet. Like I told you, it's a little different. I'll show you now. Mine's out here, and yours is back here. Remember, the second slide is our smallest one. Where's that?
This one.
Yes, correct. The small one. Now, our trumpet has 2 parts, so we're going to put it together before we learn how to hold it and sit with it, so we have it in our hand. Take your mouthpiece in your right hand, hold it up, mouthpiece, right?
Mouthpiece.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to watch me first, and then you try. The way we assemble our trumpet is very simple. It's only 2 parts, but we have to be very careful. We put our mouthpiece in the lead pipe, and then we give it 1 gentle quarter turn. We don't want to screw it in too tight, and we never ever want to hit it like a nail. Don't ever do that. So I want you to put your mouthpiece in the lead pipe. Now give it 1 quarter turn. Good.
Much?
Yes. So that's how we assemble our cornet. We have our cornet put together. We took it out of the case. It's safe. This is what we look like. So now we need to learn how to sit properly while we play. This is called our playing position. So stand up with me. We're going to go through step by step. I'm going to do it, then I want you to do it, and then I'll have you do it on your own. Okay? So our first step is I want you to put the back of your legs on your chair, the back of your knees. Now we're going to sit down like an elevator. What I don't want you to do is I do not want you to push your bottom out and then sit back into your chair. I want you to press your elevator button and then sit straight down.
Okay.
Good, let's try that again. Up. So, ding, down. Good, now move your feet out so they're comfortable.
Okay.
Now I want you to take your right hand and put it on the small of your back and push your back towards your stomach just a little bit, gently.
Okay.
Good. Now we're going to do what's called keeping our entire body physically soft.
Okay.
For this, we're going to scrunch up real quick so you know what tension feels like, and then relax. Yeah. Relax. One more time. Scrunch up and relax. Okay, everything's soft. You're not flexing any muscles. You're not straining anything. You're just sitting there. Now what I want you to do is take your head and let it float. What I mean by float is, find the part where your head feels weightless, like you're floating in a body of water. Just kind of let it sit on top of your body.
Just like...
Yeah. Just sitting. Now the last step is we don't want any two parts of our body touching each other. So you have your cornet in your hand, so we'll just hold it like this for now. Okay, that's proper playing position. Now we're going to stand up, kind of shake it out, and now I want you to go to proper playing position step by step.
Okay.
Okay, go.
So first your feet, your legs down, and then elevator down, and then small of the back.
Oh, move out your legs.
Oh yeah, move out your legs. And then small of the back. Then put your head down, and it feels like this.
Make sure your body's physically soft, right? You don't have to tense up, but you feel soft. Now make sure no two parts of your body are touching each other.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Now you have playing position. We want to stay in this position because it makes it easier for us to breathe. Okay? Now we're going to learn how to properly hold our trumpet while we're in playing position. This is called our hand position. So I want you to take your left hand, put your two first fingers around the third valve.
Yes.
And put your thumb around the first valve.
Okay.
Now I want you to put your ring finger in the ring to the first knuckle and let your pinky kind of relax to the side.
Okay.
Now you can kind of put your hand flat against the trumpet like this.
Got it.
And that's your hand position for your left hand.
Okay.
Now for your right hand, I want you to make a C shape, but relaxed, not firm. Just relax like this. And I want you to pretend your thumb is like a spaceship. We're going to dock our spaceship in between our first and second valve. So try that again. We're going to make our spaceship noises. And now just let your fingers rest on the valves and let your pinky rest on the pinky rest. We don't want to put it in. We want to let it rest on top.
Okay.
So now we have, relax your elbows. We don't have to have them out. Not like marching band. We're playing a concert band. Good. Relax your hand position.
Okay.
Now stand up. Relax your playing position. Now I want you to, by yourself, go to playing position and then go to hand position, and I'll check.
Okay.
Okay, go. Good. That's good. You have good playing position and you have good hand position now on your cornet. Now, put your cornet in your lap. We're going to do some breathing. Okay? But before we do some breathing, we're going to talk about something about our face. We're going to call this normal face. Now, what I want you to do for your normal face is I want you to imagine you're at home watching Netflix. You're kind of bored. You're watching a rerun of How I Met Your Mother. You've seen it a billion times. And you're just kind of sitting there relaxed. Keep that on your face. Now, don't answer me. I want you to just think about these questions. I want you to think about where your tongue is in your mouth. I want you to think about where your lips are. What are they doing? Are they frowning a little bit? You have a little bit of a frowny lip. Your eyebrows are staying level. They're not up, right? Think about all these things. So when I tell you to make sure that you have your normal face, this is what I want your face to feel like, okay? So now I want you to look at me. We're going to do some breathing with our normal face. I want you to do as I do, okay? Do as I do. Again. Make your hole just a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Not just you. Okay. Okay. Now, whenever you breathe, I want you to think about breathing to the bottom of your chair. Okay? So. Congratulations. You know how to breathe. You're alive. You did it. Hooray. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to form our embouchure, which is the way our lips need to look and feel while we're playing trumpet. So what we're going to do is we've already been doing it a little bit. We were doing this, right, with our breath? Mm-hmm. Doing that is kind of like saying the word poo. Kind of, in that our lips touch. We don't want to have our lips go out. We don't want that. But we have our lips, just like we were doing earlier. So while we do that, what I want you to do is take your finger, put it on your lips, and I want you to imagine that your teeth are like a mattress and that your lips are like a sheet. When we lay on our bed, we can feel our mattress through the sheet. We don't press on it. We don't float above it. We can feel it, right? We're laying on top of it. Yeah. I want you to put your finger on your teeth, on your lips, so you can feel your mattress with your normal face. Now I want you to do as I do, okay? Again. You're sort of doing this. I want you to do this.
Okay.
Again. One more time. Oh, make sure you're feeling your mattress. Now you should be able to talk like this because you're not pressing too hard. So, so have a conversation with me. How's it going?
It's going good.
It's going good?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you feel like you can talk okay with it like this, but you can feel your teeth?
Yeah, I can still talk.
I want you to take your finger off. Okay. I want you to continue to breathe poo. Face forward. Now I'm going to take your cornet and I'm going to place it on different parts of your face.
Okay.
And I want you to not react at all, okay? Mm-hmm. So just keep doing breathe poo. No matter where I put the cornet, I want you not to react. And when I put it on your lips, don't change anything. Okay. Don't move your lips at all. We always say that the trumpet comes to us. We do not go to the trumpet, okay? Okay. So good playing position, normal face towards the camera, and breathe poo. Is your head floating right now, or are you a little tense? Yeah. Good. Don't react, okay? Keep going, good. Breathe at the bottom of your chair. Okay, good. You didn't react. Keep going. So we're going to move on. We're going to put the trumpet on your mouth now. Breathe into your corners. Okay, great. So the next step was supposed to be we're going to let our lips touch a little closer together each time, and then you want to let a vibration happen. You don't want to make a vibration happen, but you're already letting one happen. It sounds like. So what I want you to do is I want you to go. So go back to your normal face playing position. Right here. Okay. Wait, don't move. Don't react. Okay. Right here is where I want you to put the trumpet on your face. Okay. Mm-hmm. So go to your proper hand position like you know how to do.
These two, that finger, this one over here, that way, and there, and then goes.
Good.
There.
That's good. That's good hand position. Now I want you to put the trumpet on your face where I put it.
Okay.
So, yeah, maybe up just a little bit. Now what I want you to do is to keep normal face, right? So close your lips, normal face. Now what I want you to do is I want you to breathe into your corners and poo into the mouthpiece. And each time you poo, I want you to let your lips get a little closer together until they vibrate. So your lips are going to go like this. They're going to go.
Okay.
And then they're going to vibrate. So it's going to sound like this. I'm going to model for you, and then I want you to try, okay? So watch me. Then we're going to stop. Okay?
Okay, so
remember, normal face. Now breathe through your corners and poo. Ooh. Do it again. We got one. Okay, good. So there's your vibration, all right? Now what I want you to do is I want you to do that again, and when the vibration comes out, I want you to hold it there.
Okay.
Okay? Let the vibration happen, and then I want you to hold it there.
Okay. Oh, that was weird.
Okay. So remember? Okay, go. Don't puff your cheeks out.
Okay.
Remember, normal face. Is this? We want to keep a normal face. So is this your normal face?
No.
We want to keep it normal. So. Make sure you're feeling your mattress before you breathe in and then poo. Feel your mattress. Why do you speak so much? Raise it up a little bit. Maybe.
Okay.
Wait. So right now, you're starting like this. Start closed. Good. Now I want you to do it again. That's better. Well, it's not a good sound yet, right? But that was good, and you did what I wanted you to do. You accomplished the goal of keeping the vibration steady. So I want you to do it 2 more times. I want you to start with a vibration. Okay.
Okay.
So don't. And then get closer. I want you to. Whatever note comes out, hold it, but make sure you start with a poo. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do it 2 more times. You don't have to hold it that long. Like this. Ready? Watch me. Just go. Okay. Go again.
I was puffing my cheeks.
Well, watch again. Just do that into the mouthpiece. Change nothing else. Before you do it, make sure you feel your mattress. So I want you to place the mouthpiece on your mouth and then go. Lick your lips. Now do it again. Feel your mattress. Close your mouth. Feel your mattress.
Wait. It keeps on getting in my cheeks, like the air gets like right here.
Yeah, so that's why I want you to feel your mattress before. That one looks better. Try again. Let it happen. Okay. Now, we're going to move on to, now that we have our vibration and we can make a vibration, we're going to move on to what we call note shape.
Okay.
So a note shape is how our notes look on paper based on how we played them. So here's what a good note shape looks like. This is what we're looking for. So if you heard it, I'll draw it for you. It had a definite start, right? It started, it went on, it didn't bump around, and then it stopped. This is like an envelope, right, of sound?
Yes.
That we like send to our audience. But not all note shapes are going to look like this, okay? So like for instance, this kind of note shape. So we started okay, but then I pushed too much down and I went, whoa, and I went, oh gosh, and I stopped and I fell off.
Yeah.
So that does not look like that, right?
No.
And then we've got this one.
There's a bump.
Really big bump at the beginning, right? Bah!
Yeah.
Like that. So now what I want you to do is I'm going to play a few notes and I want you to draw them.
Okay.
So I can make sure you understand what I mean by note shape.
Okay. So you have your start. Okay.
Well, I haven't
Or do you
started
not
yet,
know
have
yet?
I?
Okay.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Ready?
wasn't that much of a definite start.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like.
Yeah. Okay. Good. It made like a mountain. Okay. What about this one?
It was like.
Okay. What about this one?
That was good. That was straight through.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So you know what a good note shape sounds like and what a bad one sounds like. So now what I want you to do is I want you. Right now we're not going to worry about what sound comes out, right?
Yes.
We're not going to worry about the tone quality at the moment. We're not going to worry about the note at the moment. We're just going to worry about the shape. We want it to have a definite start, through, and then an end. Okay. The best way to do that is to keep everything still. So once you get the vibration, don't move anything. And when we stop a note, we stop by just stopping the air.
Okay.
We don't close our mouth or stop it by putting our tongue in the way. So like this, ready? And just stop your ear. Good. All right, so now I'm going to play a note, and then I want you to play a note. And the goal I want you to have is to make your note shape sound like my note shape, okay?
Okay.
Ready? So put your trumpet to your mouth, feel your mattress. I go, then you go, okay? Make sure you take a good breath at the bottom of your chair before you play.
Okay, wait.
Lick your lips. Okay.
That was a little low.
Make sure you're feeling your mattress more. Yeah. Let me raise your ankle a little bit.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Now. Now poop. So. Just keep your head the same. What did you change that time?
When I went in, I closed my lips more on the side.
Do that.
Okay.
So, again, me. Now you.
I feel like I'm trying too hard.
Yeah, let it happen.
Okay.
Try a few times on your own. I want you to start with your mouth closed.
Okay.
Make this watch. Ready? And then let your lips touch. Feel your mattress. Good. That was better. That was better. Remember what you changed.
Okay, so it was closed, and then I went in from the sides and out through the middle.
And then you touch your lips together,
so
right? Do that again. You gotta make sure it's not a fluke. Same thing again. Now do it one more time. One more time. Stop your air at the end. Good. That's better. Now we're going to work on your note shape, which is already getting better.
Okay.
What I want you to do is I want you to play 5 note shapes. And after each note shape, I want you to draw your note shape. And I want you to try and make it better each time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Be critical of yourself. All right?
Okay, so here, there. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Remember, feel your mattress.
Okay, so it was a little iffy in the beginning. So it was like, it went too high and then it went flat.
And it kind of went at the end, right?
So,
Always, always close them off. Make them like a box.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So, we want to get rid of that at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, let your air stay constant, and then when you stop, just stop letting the air go. Ooh, not so close, right? So don't tuck your lips back. Watch. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Draw that one.
I felt really good about that one.
Yeah.
I think it was a little soft.
It had a good... well, that's okay. It had a good start, and it had a good end, and it didn't move. What I want you to do next time, though, is I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to hold the note out a little longer.
Okay.
Okay, so about this length.
I got nervous.
Listen. It's okay.
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 It's a little lower.
Well, that's okay. We'll work on that in a second. But note shape-wise, that was pretty good.
Okay.
So, do it again. It can still use a little bit more of a definite start.
Yeah, so the start like...
And let it go like for a little longer than that. About this long.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a little iffy in the beginning still.
Well, it was a better note shape. It still went duh, and then stopped.
Okay.
So give me one more, even better than that. Stay relaxed.
That was a little
here at the beginning, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try it again.
Here, I want to write that down.
Okay. Now remember, how do we fix that before? We kept our lips soft, right?
Yeah.
So you can open your corners a little bit more when you breathe in. Right now you're kind of like, watch me. So my lips are together, where I put the mouthpiece on, but then I go. So touch your lips a little closer together.
Okay.
Have a little more puff at the beginning. Again.
Wait.
That was closer. Do it again.
Like,
it's okay. It's okay. Do it again. A little more puff.
There's a little toot in there. I don't know
so we'll learn about that now that we got in there. Whenever you hear the little dup, dup, dup in your sound, that's water collecting inside the instrument. So what you're going to do is you're going to push down this on your instrument, and you're going to blow.
Okay.
So,
I hate pancakes.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't hate pancakes.
You can do it. So hold that down and then blow through your mouthpiece. Did you get it?
You was let me spit?
It's a mixture of spit and like condensation from your hot breath.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna do 3 more note shapes. Okay. I want you to try your best to make them as still as possible in the middle. Good start, good end.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Another one. Cut off your breath a little less abruptly. Don't move your mouth. Just. Okay. So don't relax your embouchure. Watch my embouchure.
Okay.
Just let the air stop. Okay. There were 2 things with that one. Your air still went at the end, right?
Yeah.
You had a little of a hoo.
Oh, okay.
Try again. A little less. Little less poo. Closer again. Let your lips be soft.
I don't know how to fit the So when I do it, like...
Don't move at all. So
how do you, like, keep it from, like, squishing in or relaxing when you're done with the air? Like...
So yeah, so not that tense. Yeah. Try again. Try again. Let your lips push a little closer together. Yeah, do it one more time.
Okay.
One more time. Let your lips touch a little closer together. Sorry, I should say one more time.
Oh my god, I did it the wrong way.
Deep breath. So feel your mattress first. Normal face. Lick your lips. Again. Again.
I did a who.
So I want you to do this instead of going. I want you to do this. Keep your face where it is. Now go again. Again. Now let your lips be a little softer at the beginning. Again. Softer at the beginning. Now instead of at the end, just go. Just stop the air. Again. That's better. Oh, lick your lips. Make sure to poo. The softer lips. Again. Let your breath be a little longer and let your note be a little longer.
Okay.
Again. Again. Ooh, don't relax that much.
It got like right here.
Mm-hmm. One more. Last one, I promise, because your note shape's sounding pretty good.
I like that.
That's
one.
going at the end. Just let it stop. So you're moving your mouth at the end. So
Yeah.
you're too tense. So let it relax. Just go.
Okay.
You just stop the air in the back of your throat.
Okay, wait.
That makes sense?
Right.
Make sure you feel your mattress before you start. Well, that was a who. Don't poo so hard. Let it happen. Just do that again.
Okay. That was a
Now
little bit.
let your lips be softer at the beginning. Softer at the beginning. Again. Again. Now, a little more. And not.
Okay.
Do you hear the difference?
Yeah.
What's happening is you're letting your air slow down at the end. You're going,
Okay.
go. Here. Can I see your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Feel my air, and then I want you to do the same on my hand after.
Okay.
Watch. Ready? Do you feel how the air just stops? Try that on my hand. But don't move your mouth. Again. Ooh, it's still at the end. Try on your cornet. Again. soft lips. We'll open a little more. There you go, like that. No, don't be so aggressive with your sound. Calm. Hold out your ear a little longer. Longer than that. Go like this.
Okay.
And then just let the note die away. And now the note shape wasn't too still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now keep your wind still. So the best thing to do is when you get the vibration, don't let anything change after that, okay? So go again. Let nothing in your mouth move. Closer.
Okay.
Focus on keeping it still.
Okay.
Move nothing. Just let the air go. It was so close, right? Until the very end. You went. So just.
Okay.
Everything else stay the same though. You did it good from the start and the middle. Softer, lick your lips. Softer lips. Closer. You're still at the end. So just let it stop. Closer. You're still at the end. Just let it go. So you're going.
Yeah.
You're letting it go out this way. Don't. Hold it in, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying go. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
So watch how little of my mouth is. Like don't move your bottom lip at all. Yeah.
Okay.
Now remember, soft lips. And then just stop here. Almost. You're moving him away from the. You're going.
Okay.
Like that. Just go.
Okay.
Make sure you feel your mattress the whole time. Don't ever not feel your mattress, even after the note's over. Does that make sense? That was almost it. Okay. That worked. Feel your mattress the whole time.
Okay.
Even after you're done playing the note, make sure you can still feel your mattress. That was a better release, but we had kind of a faux.
Yeah.
Try again. Hold it a little longer than that.
Okay.
A little longer. Okay. And try to get like a softer. Oh, we're so close. It's still. Make sure you feel your mattress the whole time. Okay? Down to the very last moment. Give me 2 more like that. Okay. So you want to know it's not a fluke. So calm down and do everything you just did. 2 more just like that. 1 more just like that. Okay. So that's a pretty good note shape, right? It's not perfect yet.
Yeah.
But that's pretty good. You have a definite start, your pitch stays pretty even throughout, and you have a definite end. So we're going to go on to centering now, and I'll explain that. Good job. Good job. Still some work that can be done on that, but that's a good job for right now. Okay, now, centering on a brass instrument is a lot like finding a right radio station on a radio dial. Bruce, if you could shut up, that'd be awesome. So we're going to go through our radio dial here. What's your favorite radio station?
102.3.
102.3. What do they play on 102.3?
Rap music.
Hip hop. Okay.
Yeah, hip hop.
So it's a hip hop station. So we have 102.3 right here is our hip hop station. Then let's say right up here we have 102.39.
Okay.
And down here we have 102.29. So if you were to go on those radio stations, it's still rap music.
Yeah.
But if we go to 102.29,
it's clear.
The rap music, let's say it's Post Malone. So we're just going, White Iverson's going, White Iverson. It gets fuzzy and it gets too. So we're going up. White Iverson. And it gets really high intense, right? We can hear. This is a lot like our brass instrument, and this dial is controlled by our lips, our air, and our tongue.
Lips, air, tongue.
Are what control this dial. So we call this one 102.3. We call this center.
Okay.
And we call this above center. We call this below center.
So is that kind of like match pitching?
Sorta. It has to do with. Well, I'll explain it this way when we play it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play each one of these types, and we're going to come up with some words to try and describe them. Okay.
Okay.
So here we'll start with center. What are some words that you associate with that sound? What does that sound like to you?
Sounds like a rise.
Okay, so it's like a lot of volume really quickly. So we'll say loud. Okay, what else about it?
It's like not too low, not too high.
Not too low, not too high. Okay, so words I like for center are full.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It sounds full. Another word that I like for center is it sounds pure.
Okay.
So by pure, I mean there's nothing else. There's no or kind of sound in it. It just sounds like a trumpet note. So I like pure. It's a good word that I like to use. So we have loud, we have full, we have pure. What's one other one for that sound? I'll play centered again.
Okay.
What's another thing about that sound that you could describe as a word?
I don't know how to put it. Like it travels.
Okay, it travels. Okay, so it feels forward, right? Mm-hmm. That's another way of saying like it's full. It feels forward.
Straight forward.
It's straight like an arrow. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna play some stuff above center. We're gonna come up with some words for that. What are some words you think for above center?
It's like you're not like, I don't know how to put it, like kind of like safe, I guess you could say. Like it's a little like that, like
it sounds held back, so quieter, right? We'll say it sounds
like you're being really safe.
Held back. I like the word tight.
Yeah.
Or tense.
Yeah.
It sounds very
like nervous.
Yeah, nervous, right? It doesn't sound very loud. It sounds very kind of like high up.
Yeah.
So that's what we have for above center, right? So here are some things that can cause you to be above center.
Okay.
Your lips are too close together.
Okay.
For the note you're trying to play. So we won't talk about this a lot, but the note we're playing right now is called middle C.
Okay.
And so if your lips are too close together, you'll get the so like watch. I'll play a middle C cinder, then I'll move my lips closer together. You hear that?
Yeah.
My lips are too close together.
Okay.
I'm not letting enough of it vibrate.
Yeah.
Another one is our tongue. Our tongue can affect whether or not we're above center. That's how I was doing it the first time. I had my tongue really high on my mouth.
Okay.
So you know the difference. I want you to say the word paw.
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 Go like aw. That's where your tongue, you want it to be for center.
Okay.
However, if you're above center, it could mean your tongue is doing this. Go e. See how your tongue is e? It's up there. That can cause above center. So here's paw. Here's e. Hear the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'll go to below center.
Okay.
Below center sounds like this. What are some words you think about below center?
Loose.
Loose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds loose. I like fuzzy.
Yeah.
There's like this weird little like like static like in a radio. What's one more word? Give me one more word for below center.
Maybe like bad posture or something.
Bad posture. I like to think of it like you said loose, we said fuzzy. I like to think of it as uncontrolled.
Yeah.
It usually kind of goes in and out. It's kind of so that can be caused by too slow of air.
Okay.
Your lips aren't touching together enough, or your tongue is too low.
Okay.
In your mouth. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and get you centered.
Okay.
You need to play a centered sound. So what I want you to do is the same way we were just doing note shapes. I want you to play a good note shape. And we're going to try and get you centered. Okay? So you go ahead. Make sure you have a C.
Yeah. I feel low.
It's below center, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some things we can change?
Our lips could be tighter.
Your lips could touch a little closer together, right? So let's try that. Let's have our lips touch closer together because we're below center. Okay. What's another thing that can keep us below center? Something about our wind.
Like, oh.
Our wind's too slow.
Okay.
Right? So let's have our lips touch together a little closer, just a little bit, and let's speed up our wind. That's something I want you to think about. Speeding up our wind does not mean getting tins of just it's the difference between and okay. I want you to